On today's episode of Eating Our Feelings, I'm going to attempt to make fudge out of a chocolate Easter bunny and a dollar store bag of marshmallows. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway.
This will not work. Alright, starting with the bunny and the marshmallows. I'm going to take the bunny and I'm going to chop it up. I need about 2 cups of chocolate. And I didn't want to use my good chocolate chips, that's why we're using a bunny. Off with his ears. Off with his face. In hindsight, I should have known this wasn't going to work. But I did it anyway. I have a partial memory for fantasy fudge, I believe it is, and that includes melting marshmallows into the fudge. But I'm not looking up that recipe, I'm just going ahead with the one thought in my head that marshmallows plus chocolate will equal fudge. And clean up your area. Chocolate crumbs. Put those in a microwave-safe bowl. And microwave for 20 seconds. While those are microwaving, put the marshmallows in another bowl. And now I'm going to line the pan with a little bit of parchment paper so my fudge failure won't stick. I'm just gonna stick that down with a little Pam. Cooking oil spray, whatever you got. I'm not fussy. I wasted a whole bunny on this. Alright, 20 seconds in the microwave. You're going to take your spatula and you're going to give it a stir. Another 20 seconds, give it another stir. It's starting to melt considerably. Now you just want to warm up your chocolate enough so it melts. You do not want to cook your chocolate. If your chocolate gets too hot, it will kind of do what chocolate chips do in muffins. It will become soft and it won't go back to being solid again, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to heat it up gradually. If you hear purring, that's my cat beside me. And wait again. Don't want to overheat it. Alright, we're getting nearly there. I'm going to give this one a really good stir, and then I'm going to pop it back in the microwave for probably another 10 seconds. I'm not going to do another full 20 on that. I just need those little tiny bits just to help them along, melt down. I'm going to spray a spatula with the cooking spray so it's not sticky because the marshmallows are going to be sticky. There we go. Completely melted chocolate, but not too melted. Now I got the marshmallows, and at this point I'm remembering fondant, marshmallow fondant. So I'm adding a tiny bit of butter or margarine. It doesn't matter. It's not going to help. It's still going to be a failure. That one's going to be microwaved for 20 seconds. Give that a stir. You don't see anything with the first 20 seconds for marshmallows, but you will the next. There you go. It becomes a very sticky mass of sugar. And the spatula really is helpful if it's greased. If it's not, you're in a load of trouble. And there we go, the sticky mess. And this is the moment I realized this is not going to work at all in any capacity. But we're going ahead anyway. The chocolate is like melting into the marshmallow, but it's also solidifying at the same time, so I'm trying to hurry to get it all mixed in before it just becomes one solid block on me. But it doesn't matter because this is a failure anyway. Oh, what was I thinking? This was not a good idea. This was not a good idea. It's getting really stiff now, so I have to hold it against me as I try to stir in the chocolate before it sets up even more. And oh, it's just, don't do this. Just don't do this. Now we're trying to get into the pan in some sense of salvation, but it's not gonna work. It's just, don't do this. Just don't do this. Please don't do this. Save your marshmallows, save your fudge, save your time and all the dishes to go with it. This does not work. I could have looked up a full recipe, did I? No. So, it took a bit to get everything scraped off of everything, and I kind of pushed it around the container to try and make it look like a thing, but it just didn't want to not stick to anything, so yeah, that's it. So put that in the fridge for a while to set up. I put it in probably for about 30 minutes. It didn't help. Okay, now we get it out, and it's like flexible. Spray the knife so we can cut it without it sticking too badly. Ta-da. And let's try this monstrosity we created.
This is not right. But I'm gonna eat it anyway. It's like a taffy. It doesn't really taste like marshmallow. It doesn't really taste like chocolate. It doesn't really taste like anything. Oh. That's what it is.